Okay, I just noticed there was no review of the GVM Mini Slider. It's like 11 inches, so let's see, the sliding track is, yeah, it's more like 10 inches of travel. Probably only really has about 9 inches from the center of the camera to the center of the camera on the other side. So it's pretty small, but truthfully, that's all you need for most sliding moves. I got it for a corporate shoot. I just wanted something small I could bring around and get some slider shots. It's super well built. It looks really nice. It's really solid. The motor is really quiet. I'll give a sample right now. So I'm gonna go to manual mode. So that's at its slowest speed. And this is at the fastest speed. Let me get it up there. Okay, so this is the fastest speed. So anyways, that's how quiet it is, even at the fastest speed. My camera's louder. My camera recording is louder than the slider motor. And that's the real advantage to this slider as opposed to a much cheaper slider, is that it has a motor. Okay. So this is what the screen looks like. I'm just going to actually we'll go back to the beginning so you get a sense. Okay, so this is what the opening screen looks like. I'm going to go to settings and then go to set start. And that'll be my start. I'll go set end. We'll speed it up a little bit. So that's my end. You hold it down to go back. And then we go to video shot, auto mode, auto loop, give a direction. And when it's going fast, it's pretty cool because it does this slow down, speed up. Let me just move this out of the way. So automatically slows down. And you can do this even at a really high speed. So if I'm going, this is 100% right here. See how well that just slows down to the end point? I mean, the camera doesn't wiggle at all. My one complaint about this is if I go down to the slowest possible speed. So this is the slowest speed without going into the time lapse feature. It actually stops harder than it does, like this camera shakes a little bit on the stop. So that's my only complaint. I don't know what they can do about that, but the reason the camera shakes is because this has the ability, if you twist these things, right, you can change which direction the camera can focus in on. So you can set it so that, right, it follows someone's head or something, right? So I can go, and it could stay on someone's head. This is actually looping the opposite direction. So this is panning outwards. But if I do it like this, right, it'll stay focused sort of on a central place, which is pretty nice for interviews and things like that. But because of that, this has a little wiggle in it, right? Because that's responding to this track right here. And that wiggle allows the camera to shake a little bit on the ends when it stops, which is, I guess the price you pay to be able to have that feature. It's a pretty great little machine. It can go on a tripod. I have it on a tripod. I shoot with a Blackmagic cinema camera with a battery on top, so actually I have a pretty heavy load. Probably heavier than it says it can do, but it has no problem with that load. The battery lasts a long time. I'd say over an hour of continuous motion. This is as slow as it can go, which isn't that slow. It does have time lapse, so you got it. Yep. It has time lapse, so if I hit that, you can set, how far it travels, how long it stays at that spot. You can also connect it to your camera if you have a camera that can connect that can interface with this. There's a plug port right here. There's also here a DC cord adapter, so you could actually plug it into the wall. Yes. Another cool thing that came in this, I actually put this piece in. This is just a male-to-male adapter, but this little stretchy thing, which allows me just to connect this head right onto this. I just connect it right onto this. This is the motor. I just put it right here on the side. It just connects right on there, and then I can just set this right on top of there, if that makes sense. So I think that's pretty cool. This just came with the package. That's pretty neat because then everything just sits up on the tripod. It looks really nice. There's one other feature, I'm not sure what it does. There's this little red spinny thing that you can tighten or loosen. I'm gonna loosen it. Anyway, so I just loosened it. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do. I think maybe it's supposed to make it easier to slide when you don't have the motor on. It just loosens it from the track that it's on. I think that's maybe what that's for. You can loosen it all the way down one way. Anyways, I don't really know what it does. But I don't think it slides that well without the motor, so I don't think, if that's what it is, I'm not sure it's super useful. So all in all, I think it's a pretty great little small slider. The great thing about small sliders is you can have them where you need them, right? You can set it on a table. You can set it on a tripod. You can set it anywhere, and it's ready to go just out of the box. You don't need to put anything together. It's really quick. I put this little adapter on here so I can just slide my camera into it, and it works just great. So all in all, pretty great slider. I'd say it's best for a corporate kind of shooting environment. You know, I think I'll use it for some interviews, just to have some motion during an interview, and I'll use it just, you know, for nice, you know, slider shots of computers and different computers, office spaces, people. Just that quick slider shot. I'll also use it for some time-lapse shots. So it's just a quick portable. I travel a lot, I fly a lot when I film, so it's nice to have something small and portable that's easy to just have with me. So that's the big bonus to this. Plus it's like $100 cheaper than their bigger versions. So it's cheaper, more portable. I think this is probably all you need most of the time. Pretty great little slider, pretty affordable for a silent motorized slider, and pretty high quality build.